it's almost like a chicken and the egg game. You want people to discover your music organically, but how do you do that without already having some sort of engagement on those platforms?
Feyer is a New York City-based singer, songwriter, composer, producer, audio engineer, and multi-instrumentalist. This is Offstage Tunes, a video series where I, Louise, chat with musicians in New York City about their individual story.
I started taking piano lessons when I was about 6 years old. Before that, I was doing those preschool music classes, which I enjoyed. They give you the fundamentals of music, rhythm exercises, things like that. And then from there, I started taking piano lessons, classical piano. From there, I was like, I want to do more. I want to learn to play the drums. So I started taking drum lessons. From there, taught myself some guitar, some bass, and started writing songs. And from there, what really helped establish my project, I think, was learning music production. When I was about 16, I discovered Logic Pro, which is a software that many producers are familiar with. It's all in the box, studio production. There's a lot of great built-in instruments. There's a lot of great instruments you can add to it. You can record yourself. From there, learning how to record and produce myself is really what started building the project. I don't try to think in terms of one genre or another. I know that sounds so, you probably hear that from a lot of artists these days, like, oh, I'm too good for genres or anything. But I think that we're entering a point in time where genres are beginning to break down and people are crossing over and doing many different things. And I don't want to just stick to doing one style. I want to try to embrace all of these styles that I enjoy and put them into one thing. I think as long as it's me singing and as long as it's my voice and my lyrics and what I'm trying to say, it becomes my style, regardless of the composition.
Stuck in a video game. Let me out, I'm going insane.
Lyrics are what I have the most trouble with often, but sometimes they click right away, and sometimes I need the help of some other friends to be like, how can we flesh this out a little bit?
But for now, we are still on Earth, encased in the deep.
Me as the video game character. I'd much rather write about what I'm more interested in, what I know to be true, which is talking about the passage of time and wrestling with your inner demons and feeling like you have to prove something. That's what my song Stuck in a Video Game is about.
There are always these monsters and bosses in video games. What might some of those be in your life as a musician?
Yes, so it's a good question. Definitely hearing other people's feedback is good for making adjustments, but at the same time you want to remain true to yourself. When I write new music, I take into account what people have said and done in the past. The thing about being musically diverse is different people will say different things about your music, and so I try to listen to everybody's feedback.
Let's go. Stuck in a video game. Stuck in a video game. Let me out, I'm going insane.
So you want to show people, yeah, my song has a certain amount of plays, it'll incentivize them to check it out more. But how do you get there first?
Stuck in a video game. Stuck in a video game.
I have another song that I released more recently than Stuck in a Video Game, which is called Parties, which is about wanting to go to a party but feeling like you can't for whatever reason, whether you're feeling socially anxious or just not in the mood, or in my case, when I wrote the song, I had a broken foot, which prevented me from going out a lot.
Look at everybody spending lots of money for a night they won't remember in a month. Look at everybody getting really funky. It's what the young people love.
It's FeyerMusic.com, but just remember that Feyer is spelled F-E-Y-E-R. What's up? This is Feyer, and you're watching Offstage Tunes. I'll just play this note until he leaves.